All right, welcome into the show. Creative Crypto here. If you are tired of getting rugged and losing trades like this one, this is the video for you. I'm going to show you how to trade meme coins like a pro. And not only that, but more importantly, how to have the right mindset for trading. Most people give up after a few bad trades. You don't want to be that person. When you were learning to ride a bicycle, did you give up after you fell a few times? Or did you keep going and try different things and eventually you were able to succeed? That is what it takes, and that is what you have to do in meme coin trading. 50% or more of trading is mental and about managing your emotions. You have to have the right mindset and approach before you learn a trading strategy. Without this, even the best trading strategy will lose. I'm going to teach you how to do all of this in this video and teach you my own personal trading strategy that I use to constantly find meme coin gems. But first, let's pick the random Solana giveaway winners from my last video. This was the form here that you guys had to fill out, and there are 2 Solana available to be won here. And there was also 0.25 Solana available to be won for the first person to correctly answer the question the fastest is going to win that. And then 3 random drawings here, first, second, and third place. Now, in order to enter this giveaway, you had to watch the last video that I made, and you had to listen for the secret question that was in that video. And the secret question was, what do you think the price of Solana will be 1 year from now? So you're probably thinking, well, what is the correct answer? Well, I'm going to show you right now. I was able to get this screenshot, and don't ask me how I got it, guys, that's classified, but this is a screenshot, CoinMarketCap, January 1st, 2026. And you can see here that Solana has moved up to the number 2 rank cryptocurrency in overall market cap with a $2.3 trillion market cap with a price of $2,349. So let's see who correctly predicted that price. Nah, guys, just joking here. This is a photoshopped image. This is not real. Nobody knows what the price of Solana will be 1 year from now. We can only guess, and we can only hope that it is this price. All you had to do to get the correct secret answer is enter any price that you think, besides 0, because anybody that puts 0, you're going to get thrown out, because if you think it's going to be 0, then you don't need any Solana. So some people put just a number, which is all you needed to do. Some people actually put a little commentary with it, which is funny. So pretty cool stuff, guys. Thank you to everybody that entered the giveaway. And I'm glad everybody was able to find the secret question and put in their responses. So it's kind of fun looking at what the prices people think Solana will be. So first off, congrats to the winner right here for the fastest response. This was Ray right here. When the video was first published, I forgot to put a Sol wallet address section here. So there was about 4 people that answered it without putting in their Solana wallet. I did email the winner here, and I've already sent them their 0.25 Solana. So congratulations to you for being the fastest person here. Super quick to get that answer. So thank you so much for being a loyal subscriber and having those bell notifications on and watching the videos as soon as they come out. Now, if any of these 3 other people end up winning in the random picker, I will email them to get their Solana wallet. That's why I have you guys put the email, just in case I need to contact you guys for any reason. Now, the way this random drawing is going to work is everybody has a number determining on when you entered the giveaway here. So you can see it's going to start with number 2, and it's going to go down to number 106. And those will be entered into the random wheel drawing that I'm going to do right here. And when a winner is chosen, I will check and see if they answered the question correctly, and then they will be sent their winnings. So good luck to everybody, and thanks again for everybody that entered this 15,000 subscriber giveaway. I really appreciate you all subscribing and following along and supporting the channel. It truly means a lot to me, so thank you very much. Okay, so we got the random wheel loaded up here from number 2 to 106. And then what we're going to do is shuffle these up so everybody has a fair chance. So it doesn't matter when you entered the giveaway, it's going to all be shuffled up right here. And then we're going to spin this 3 times. First winner will be 3rd place, second winner 2nd place, and the last winner will be 1st place. So good luck to everybody once again, and thank you all for entering the giveaway. Let's see where the wheel lands on the first spin. It's slowing down. We have, it looks like, number 85. 85, congratulations, number 85. I wrote you down for 3rd place. Now let's spin for 2nd place. And once they are chosen, it removes them from the wheel. I think I forgot to press it here, so I'll exclude 85 right here. And let's spin it again and see who the next winner will be. Good luck to everybody. This is for second place for half a Solana. Half a Solana right here is going to number 84. Wow, so that hit right next to it. Number 84 and 85. So congratulations, number 84. You are second place. Let's press remove choice this time. So now they're removed from the wheel. And we're going to spin for first place. So good luck to everybody in here. Once again, this is for 1 Solana this time. This is for 1 Solana. And we'll see who it is. And it's going to be number 33. There we go. All right, number 33. You are the grand prize winner here, the first place for 1 Solana. Congratulations to you. Now let me go verify on the list to make sure everybody entered the correct answer. And then they can be sent their winnings. Okay, so we got third place here, number 85. They entered a dollar amount for their answer, so they win here. Number 84 also entered a dollar amount, so we got 700 and 1100. Man, I hope we see that. That would be nice. That would be very nice. And let's go to number 33 for first place. That is a number right here, 300. So it looks like David is the first place winner. Second place was Felix, and third place looks like Crypto Station. I clicked on the email there. So congratulations to you three once again for winning this giveaway. I will send you your Solana winnings right before this video airs, just to keep a little suspense with it. And once again, congratulations to the winners. Be sure to watch out for when I hit 20,000 subscribers and we will do another Solana giveaway. All right, guys, so let's get into the video now, how to trade Solana meme coins like a pro. Now, if you are brand new to meme coin trading, I would still start out first with copy trading. And why is that? Because you can learn and watch how other successful traders are trading, and you can pick up different tips and tricks from them, and it is very valuable to learn that. I know it helped me a lot when I first started out with meme coin trading to start by copy trading and finding successful wallets to copy trade, scanning them with Zelfie Guru. I found a really great wallet on one of my first videos. We called it the OG Gem wallet. And after copy trading that wallet for a while, it really taught me to have patience, and holding can make you a ton of money, because that wallet had so much patience where they would buy a coin and the thing would even pump and they wouldn't do anything. They would just hold the coin and it would pump even more, and just they made some huge profits. And of course, eventually they did take profit at certain levels, but it just really taught me, a different mindset than I was used to, which is right away, you got to sell and take profit. It's like, no, hang on, wait a second. If a coin is pumping and a coin is running and is a successful coin, you want to hold that as long as possible to be able to make the most for your trade. And I definitely learned that from copy trading. So that's why copy trading to me is very valuable, because not only can you see how they trade, but the types of coins they trade. Look at them when they enter the positions. Look at the market cap. Look at the volume. Look at the chart at the time. And just learn different things from those successful wallets. Now, of course, it does take time and effort to find those wallets, but when you do, it is definitely worth it. So if you want to learn how to copy trade, I have a video linked in the description here. You can also check the Solana meme coin playlist on my channel. I have plenty of videos showing how to copy trade. This video here is for the more advanced trader, which is ready to take their trading to the next level and stop getting rugged and learn how to identify which coins to get in, which coins to avoid. In a previous video, I talked about sniping coins from this section when they're just about to get listed onto Radium and they complete their bonding curve on pump.fun, and they have about a 2 to 5 minute window when they're seeding where you could snipe them to come over here. Now, I have noticed that they've been seeding a lot faster, so if you are going to snipe, you got to be quick at the trigger on these. You can go back and watch my video on how to snipe these coins as well. In this video, we're going to be focusing on this section over here, this completed section, and how to identify these coins and how to trade these coins like a pro. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, guys, so this is how to trade Solana meme coins like a pro. And just a little disclaimer here that these methods don't always work. There could be times where you follow every single thing to the T and the coin still dumps or you lose money on the trade. That can happen. There are rare times that it does happen. But over time, you should see that these strategies and things I'm going to teach you here in this video should work and should help provide you a way to trade these meme coins successfully. Now, you may want to grab a notepad and a pen and take some notes, because this is very important information. I'm going to break this down into 3 easy steps, and then I'm going to elaborate in more detail on some of those steps as well. So grab a drink, sit back and relax, and let's get to learning. Now, step one is you have to have the right mindset. I talked about this in the beginning of the video. You don't want to trade too much Solana that makes you nervous. Okay, you want to trade with an amount where you're not going to get nervous, because nerves are negative energy. You want to be in a positive mindset in order to succeed. Focus on winning, but also do not care if you lose. You need to have the right mindset and approach coming in and calculate how you're going to trade. I always like to do between 2 to 5% of my bankroll per trade. So I know coming in, I could lose 10 trades in a row, but that 11th trade, if I hit a 10x or a 20x, I'm going to be in profit even after losing my last 10 trades. So I'm okay with holding a position if it's in a dip as well. If a position dips down 85%, I'm going to still be holding, because based on my trading history, I have seen where coins dip 80 to 85% and then pump. I actually had one recently that dipped 80, 85% after I first purchased it, and then the coin actually went on to do 1,000x. So truly incredible, guys. I'm going to show you that at the end of the video if you want to look out for that. So this is step one, having the right mindset. Focus on the positive and focus on what you need to do to be successful. Step two, tools. You need the right tools in order to succeed with meme coin trading. In this strategy, I'm going to be utilizing 3 main tools here. Number one is the Trojan trading bot. This allows us to trade these meme coins quick and efficiently. If you're not using a trading bot to trade on Solana, you are at a big disadvantage, because most of the trading is done with a trading bot. It's much easier, it's much faster. It allows you to set a stop loss, take profit zones automatically, so the bot can trade it when you're not watching the market. And you can also copy trade with it as well. So Trojan bot, the best trading bot here on Solana, the longest standing, has the most volume, the most active users, and the most trusted here. And that's the one I've been using for close to a year now. Second tool is GMGN. This is a screener tool where we're going to be able to analyze these meme coins quickly, and it provides a lot of great metrics that we're going to use in order to determine which meme coin to trade. And then thirdly is the Trench Radar Bundle Scanner. This allows us to scan these meme coins to see if they're bundled and to see if we need to avoid them. I made a video in the past talking about how to spot a bundler and how to avoid them and things to look out for. That is good knowledge to know, how to find these bundles manually and be able to know. But they've gotten so good with bundling these coins and tricking the way they do things that having a scanner saves you a lot of time and can help you see bundles that you normally couldn't see just from the naked eye. Step 3, having a solid trading strategy. You want to have a trading strategy that is based on solid trading principles, number one. And number two, you want it to be back tested and proven to win over time. Now, luckily for you guys, I'm saving you guys a lot of time and money here by sharing the strategies that I have learned over close to a year now trading these meme coins and losing a lot along the way in the beginning, and now being able to win and have success with this. So I'm giving you guys a big shortcut here to this. I hope you guys found value in this. If you do, hit a thumbs up to this video. I'll really, really appreciate it. Trading strategy. This is a trading strategy we're going to go over, guys, and there's going to be about 7 different steps here to this trading strategy. I do this on every single time when I do trade a coin, and this is how you're going to have success with trading. So this strategy is trading coins that are newly graduated from Pump.Fun, as I talked about before this. You want to check for bundles and dev holdings. That is the first thing we do here before we even look at the chart, before we even look at the meme, before anything. This is very, very important. Bundles and dev holdings, because if these things are not where we need them to be, there's no point in even trading the coin usually. Okay, that's why I put usually here on these. If any of these numbers for the bundles or the dev holding is over 10%, I avoid them. Usually, I put here disclaimer, because there are rare occasions where a coin still pumps even though these metrics are off. As I talked about in my How to Spot a Bundlers video, with great power comes great responsibility. So if these people that are bundling and holding a lot of the supply of the coin, if they decide to just hold it and market it and don't sell it, then yes, the coin could potentially pump. If they decide to just dump all their coins, then the coin is going to dump and rug. So it really depends on the holder of the coins, what they decide to do. So your fate is really in their hands, and that's why I don't like to leave it to chance personally. I tend to just want to go to coins that can meet the metrics that I want to see, and those are the coins that I trade, okay? Granted, there are those rare times where maybe I do just take a gamble on something because somebody told me something about something, or I think it still can be good, the guy's going to hold. So we'll see, those situations do arise. But normally, yes, I want to avoid coins that are over 10% for either category. What I'm looking for is under 8% on bundles is usually okay. Okay, I've seen coins with 5%, 7% bundles, and they pump pretty high. There was one recently, LLM, that we got in super early. If you're in my Telegram, you're able to get into that coin. And that one was about at a 7% bundle. And that one pumped to insane levels in literally less than 24 hours. It went to 100 million. So truly incredible on that trade. I'll show you guys that trade at the end of the video as well. And the last thing is you want the dev holding to be under 5% is usually okay. Okay, because anything more than that, they can completely just obliterate the chart. Second step. Now, when a coin passes that first criteria, now we're going to look into the type of meme that the coin is. Is it a funny meme? Is it a news related? Is it an animal themed? Is it from social media, some type of viral social media tweet? Is it a tweet from Elon Musk or some other person that is very influential in the space? Is it an AI agent coin? Does it have a utility behind it? Is it a justice type coin where you're getting justice for Peanut and different types of things like that, where it's kind of like a charitable aspect to it to bring attention to something that happened? That's something as well. So you need to identify what the type of the meme is. Then you need to check to see if the meme has been used before. I'm going to show you guys how to do that when we get into the field test after we go through these slides here. This is very important because if the meme has already been used, that means that it's just a copycat and it might just rug like the other ones. So in the perfect world, we're looking for the first coin to come out for that meme. That's the one that we want to get in. The third step is you need to identify the holders versus volume versus market cap. And this is what we're going to look at here. This is a screenshot from GMGN. This is what we're going to look at here. This is the holders right here. Okay, this is the holders. This is the volume, and this is the market cap. Okay, and you can see the ratios between them. Okay, and what you want to do is watch and see how the ratios are moving. When a coin first gets listed, it's probably going to have a market cap around 70 to 80K. Usually depends on the price of Solana at the time. So what you want to look for is when a coin first gets listed, how is the volume doing? What is the volume in relation to the market cap? Okay, because if any of these get out of balance, then that's where we have an issue. And then the third thing is to check the ratios between the holders as well, because there's a lot of volume bots on Solana. I'm sure you guys have noticed that by now, that just produce volume for these coins. They just buy and sell back and forth. So the volume goes up very high, but that doesn't mean the market cap or the holders are going up as well. So you want to make sure that these are an even ratio. And when they start to get out of balance, that's when you need to either get out of the position or definitely avoid it if they get too much, because you'll see coins where they have, millions of dollars in volume, but the coin's already rugged and it really didn't keep up with the volume. Now, in the rare instances, you could see the market cap be higher than the volume. In my opinion and experience, that's very bullish, but you want to wait for certain levels. Okay, you want to see a volume of at least $250,000 before you start getting into a trade. Okay, and you want a market cap of a coin at least 120K or over. Okay, that's very important. Those are numbers that I look for, and I'm not going to enter a position before I see that. Okay, so minimum 250K volume, 120K market cap is where you want to be. And essentially, like I said, you want to see the volume keep rising and the market cap keep rising with it. If it can somewhat keep the same ratio, of course, it might not be 1-to-1, but even like 2-to-1 or 3-to-1 is okay. This example here, it's a little too far for me already. As you can see, the volume is at 825K, the market cap is at 181,000, and it's already got 11,000 holders. So for me, this one I actually would avoid just based on these metrics as well. Even if it passed the other stuff with the bundles and stuff like that, I would avoid just based on the volume and market cap here. So this is something very important, guys. This is something that the pros do and they don't tell you about because they don't want you to know how to trade like this. So definitely take notes on this stuff because this is how you're going to be able to win at trading. I'm sure we're going to see a lot of people come out with videos after this copying this method, which is fine. People can copy different methods, but you guys know where you heard it first. The fourth thing we need to do is check the chart patterns of the coin, see if you recognize a similar chart pattern from previous trades. And I recommend also taking screenshots of your trades of the charts so you remember them. I have a file on my computer for pumps and rugs and chart patterns for each, and you start to recognize over time the similarities between when a coin pumps and when a coin dumps. And then you can know right off the bat if you should trade it or not. Even if it checks out on all the other things, if the chart pattern doesn't look good, then definitely you don't want to trade it. You want to look for the good signs and the red flags and the amount of snipers that are left, and that will be shown on GMGN, which is a great feature for that. So here's some examples, guys, of some charts that I'm talking about. This is a coin that rugged. As you can see, it was only 4% bundled, 4.8% bundled. However, the dev was holding 67 million coins, which is way too many to be holding. You can see it was worth $27,000. They never sold it here. What you want to look for is if a dev sold early on, so they're not holding a big supply. So this got rugged not from a bundle. The bundle was still at 4%. So if you add this percent to what the dev was holding, they're actually holding a large chunk of the supply. And you can see as soon as the dev sold, that red wick go all the way down, and then the rest came down after that. So that's why you check the dev holdings and the bundles, and you have to make sure that both of them check out. Here's another example. This one was bundled 20%, okay? And now the dev sold, so that wasn't the problem here. The dev got out early. However, 20% bundled, way too high. You can see it did pump up. So if you did get in over here from Pump.Fun or over here, you know, yes, you probably could have sold up here or up here and made some money. I'm not saying you can't. You can make money with these bundles and with these scams and with these rugs, but it's just more high risk. I tend to want to avoid those because I don't want to play a game of Russian roulette. I want to have the odds stacked in my favor and play a game of skill and know when I'm going to win. So this coin, as you can see, dumped down, and I'm sure it has rugged today here, but it did pump up to begin with. But of course, it didn't reach a certain high, just enough to where they felt they wanted to take all this 20% out. And 20% of a coin, guys, is enough to completely wreck the chart. So definitely want to be careful with these. Now, this is an example of one that was under the 8% bundles, which was good. And it did actually pump. Okay, so this one actually did pretty well. It hit bonding curve around right here, and it pumped up originally to around 180K, had a correction, and then went on the second run up. So you could have made some, profit here. I don't think this coin lasted for whatever reason, but that's just another example where a coin can meet all the criteria, and it's just about, are people going to hold it or are they going to sell it? That's really the secret, guys, behind meme coins is the price goes up when people buy it, and when people sell it, the price goes down. That's just the way it works, and you can't get away from it. So whatever reason people sell, whether they want to take profit or some news came out or something like that. But if a bunch of people just sell at one time, the coin is going to go down. Even if there's nothing nefarious from the team or bundles or anything like that, it could just be people want to take profit, human nature. There's not enough volume coming in as well. That could be another reason. So just different things, guys, you want to look for, and just another example for you. Now here's an example of a coin that did extremely well. This is LLM. This is the coin that pumped to literally 100 million in less than 7 hours. Because when I got in this coin, which I'll show you at the end of the video, I got into it right before I went to sleep. And when I woke up, I saw just this coin had pumped to astronomical levels. I really couldn't believe it. And it really broke my model on my auto sell feature where I was taking profit at certain levels. And I could have made so much more on this coin. But unfortunately, in my model for auto sell, I was not accounting for coins going up 1,000x. I'm accounting for them to go up maybe 100x or 20 to 30x. But yeah, this one still made a big amount. I am still holding a moon bag, so this was absolutely insane. And it was called in my Telegram, guys, at 70K. So if you can imagine that, if you guys caught that one, congrats to that. Again, I will talk about that at the end of the video, so be sure to watch out for that. Now, unfortunately, I didn't take a bundle screenshot here of the bundles, but this was at a 7% bundle rate. The dev did sell here, so the dev was out. And if the dev had held this one, absolutely insane. I mean, you're talking about multi-million-dollar position. So that's why it's very important to see that. And just look at the chart here, guys, which I'll talk about later on, is it started out, it did pump, and then it actually corrected 80% back down. So if your stop loss was at 80%, you got screwed. Luckily, mine's at 90% because I've learned from past trading that that is the spot to be at, because it allows you to have some cushion and to be able to hold your position longer, because then we did get the run up after that. Now notice with this chart, it doesn't break any structure, okay? There's a normal correction here, normal correction here, but you don't just see, all green all the way up like this, okay? We're getting some choppiness along the way up, okay? Some stair stepping, okay? That's what you want to look for, stair stepping along the way. And notice how it's just always going up. And like I said, if I was awake and watching this trade, I would have canceled my auto sells and just watched this thing pump, because there would be really no reason to sell this coin at these levels. It really wasn't breaking any type of structure. And I'll show you that on the next slide as well, how you can learn to hold these coins and be able to take profits. Of course, I still do use auto sell when I'm either sleeping or just automatically, because these coins do pump and dump a lot. Hitting on these 1000x runners are very rare, guys, very rare. They do happen, and that's why when you notice it could be one of these 1000x runners, that you might want to quickly cancel some of your auto sells and just watch the chart and learn how to do that. So you'll learn how to do that more over time, but that's just something to think about for your strategy. Okay, so there's one more slide after this one where I'll show you again the chart structure. This is an example of a coin bucking the trend and going against some of the things I'm talking about in this video. This coin was bundled 16%, okay? And the dev bot here did not sell, was holding a big amount. I forgot to actually zoom in and see how much they were holding, but even still, this coin continued to pump. Okay, it went up to 800K. This is SLM. It's a spinoff of the LLM. That's the way meme coins work. Once there's a successful one, you'll have kind of copycats come out and change it up in a different way. It's a different thing, but it's kind of the same thing. The SLM, a spinoff of the AI16Z coin. That's what both of these memes are based off of here. But you can see that, the dev, they burned 1%, but I forget exactly, but I do know they were holding a good amount here. And so even still, the coin pumped. So sometimes, guys, the coin can go against some of the things we share here. And that's why I said in the beginning, it's not going to work 100% of the time. But over time, avoiding coins with these metrics, you will win more than you lose. And by winning, I mean avoiding the scam coins and just waiting for the ones that have better metrics. Here's another example of an earlier coin here. This is Mao. And just the chart structure, guys, okay? Notice how it's just constant stair-stepping up, okay? You don't really get any type of scary type of structure until about right here. Personally, if I was in this, I may have sold right here, depending on how fast this is. It's only the 1 minute, okay? This did wick up pretty fast, and potentially I would have sold here, but you want to wait for confirmation on this pattern. And the pattern here, and definitely take notes on this, because this is very common within meme coin structure on charts, is you see an M pattern here. And an M pattern is typically bearish. Typically, you see a dump after this pattern. Okay, you'll see it go like this, and then the coin will just go down here. And normally, as you can see up here, this is where it actually did the full M pattern. But you want to wait for confirmation, okay? And notice how it just continued to just go up. It didn't break structure here. This is actually bullish, these types of structures. This is a downward triangle here, and then you get a pump, another downward triangle with a pump. Okay, another one, just continue to just do that over and over. We did get the M pattern here, but it didn't confirm the pattern, and then it pumped again. And then we got another M pattern here. Notice how this one wicked down, tried to recover. This is your confirmation right here, guys. See this right here? That's your confirmation. So that's when you would exit the position, because most likely it's going to do what it did and just go down here, okay? And never recover usually after that. Now, if you want to leave a moon bag, that's up to you. I definitely recommend just leaving a moon bag just to hedge in case you make the wrong decision, so you're not kicking yourself later. Definitely leave, 5-10%, depending on how much, in profit you are, just in case, so you don't have to always constantly be kicking yourself. Oh man, I sold that coin too early. I sold that coin too early. Depending on how much profit you're in, guys, definitely just hold the moon bag. I do that on most coins. And just something to look at, guys, with the chart structures. That's why the more coins you trade, the more screenshots you take of these charts, the more times you'll recognize these patterns and know when the coin's going to pump, when to keep holding, and when to get out. Now, the fifth step in trading these meme coins is you want to check Twitter for hype and marketing All that is you're going to paste the contract address into a Twitter search. You're going to see who's talking about the coin, who's tweeting about it, how many followers do they have, and see if it has any potential of going viral. That's what we're looking for. If a lot of influencers are jumping on, and if you see a lot of tweets about it, some bullish tweets, and even some news maybe about it, that's what you want to look for and see what the potential of it is of going viral. This will also tell you how long you should hold a coin as well, and what the type of market cap range you could expect the coin to pump to. So that's something to look for as well. So these are definitely things you want to look for. Now, sometimes I'll do this after I bought a coin because it checks off on all the other boxes, and I just want to just get in the position because these things move quick. Once it checks a certain amount of boxes there, definitely just get your position in and then continue to check maybe some of this stuff after your trade is in, and then it'll tell you, okay, what the potential is for this coin. Is this going to be just a quick 50% flip, a 1x, a 2x, a 5x, a 50x? What is the potential profit for this coin based on the viral trend and the tweets? That's what you want to look for. The sixth step is, number one, you want to watch the chart after buying, which I talked about in the chart patterns. You want to watch a chart after you buy, after you check Twitter, and you decided, what, this coin could be a runner. Let's just continue to watch the chart to see if it breaks structure and to see if we need to get out depending on how the chart is looking. You want to have a stop loss and auto sell activated because then it will allow you to take profit automatically. If the coin just does a quick wick up and then never recovers, well, you may have been able to take some profit on that quick wick up if you have that auto sell set up in your bot. And then definitely a stop loss just in case something goes south. I put it at 90% just to give wiggle room because I've had too many times where a coin just barely hits my stop loss and then pumps. I'd rather, instead of just getting those couple bucks for my stop loss, I'd rather just hold it and see it through. But definitely you want to just have a little stop loss in there to clean up some scraps in your trading, and especially definitely have the auto sell to be able to sell automatically. Then number three, this is very important. I talked about this in a previous video as well, is once you're in profit, and I do this when a coin is up 100% or more. If a coin is up 100% or more, I will then change my stop loss, which is at 90%. I will then go into my Trojan bot, into my limit order section, and I will change this from 90% to about 30 to 40%, okay? And 30 to 40% profit. And that's where I'm going to change my stop loss to, because this will allow me to then have a risk-free trade. Because now, if a coin doesn't pump up anymore to hit my first take profit level, and my first take profit level, I forgot to talk about this here in this one, is around 370% to 400%. I don't like to sell a coin before that level because I want to make sure that I'm not leaving any money on the table, okay? But I also don't want to see a coin pump 100% and then just completely rug and I don't make anything off of that, okay? So when it's up 100%, 30 to 40%, because you also want to be careful where if a coin goes up 100% and then dips down 50% and you have your stop loss, you change it to 50%, so now you made 50% profit here, okay, which is great, but then the coin, goes up 100x, okay, and you're like, damn, I should have just held that one, okay? So I only do this, I'll even do it at 20% range just to give myself some wiggle room, and sometimes, I'll wait for it to go up, 150 or 200%, around that range as well. But definitely my first take profit level, I'm selling 30% of the coin at 370 to 400% when the coin is pumped, because this allows me to take out my initial investment plus a little bit extra on the side and then have 70% of the coin left to be able to hold to take profit at higher levels, okay? And that's how you're going to make more money when the coins pump, because the way to maximize your meme coin trading is to be able to make the most out of the coins that run and pump high. You want to be able to maximize your profits from those to be able to recoup some losses from other ones and just to make more profit. And the seventh and final step is when you make profit, enjoy it, but don't get overconfident. You want to stick with the same strategy that got you there. Don't think that all of a sudden now you're going to ape in even more heavy into coins and go against, your bankroll management strategy and decide, I'm going to put half of my bankroll into this next coin because I just hit a good one. I'm super confident. It matches everything that I saw before, and it's just guaranteed to win. You don't want to do that. That's just high risk gambling, and it could go against you. And then you go back to the having the right mindset to where now you're going to be maybe more nervous about that trade, and it never works out in those situations. Stick with the same strategy that got you there. You'll have much more success. When you have losses, you don't want to chase your losses. You want to learn from the losses, get back on the horse and try again. If you fall off a horse, riding a horse, you want to get back on there. You don't want to be scared. Scared money doesn't make money. Don't be scared, but definitely learn from what happened, analyze it, and try again better a next time. But definitely don't be scared coming in. Have the positive mindset. Only trade with funds where you're not nervous about it, and move on to the next trade. And don't try to just make all your losses back in one trade. That doesn't usually happen. It usually takes, stacking some winners, just stacking some winners, having a winning streak. That's how you're going to get back your losses from before, not just trying to chase them and get it all back in one trade. Now, it only does take one big trade to turn things around, okay, like I said. But what I'm trying to get at with this one is you don't want to double down. So let's say, I just lost one Solana, okay? I don't want to then start risking 2 Solana on the next trade to try to chase my losses, okay? Because you could then risk 0.1 Solana, hit a 20 to 30x, and now you just made that Solana back. What you want to do is just be able to stay in the game to have a chance at winning, okay? Because if you go broke and you lose all your bankroll because you had bad bankroll management and you went all in on one trade, you're not going to be able to stay in the game to be able to have that chance at winning, and you're just going to be another statistic that is losing with meme coin trading. So definitely manage your bankroll accordingly. All right, guys, so we've come to the end here of the slides for how to trade meme coins like a pro. I hope you guys took some notes. I hope you guys were able to absorb some of that valuable information. This is stuff that people would charge thousands and thousands of dollars to teach you guys. I'm giving it here for free. And now we're going to go into the trenches. We're going to do a field test of all the information I just shared. We're going to put it all to use, and we're going to trade some meme coins and see if we can make some profit. All right, guys, so we have our Trojan bot here, one of our tools. Our second tool here, GMGN, on the meme section right here. And we're looking at this completed side. We have our third tool, the Trench Radar Bundle Viewer. You can get to this on the website here. They also have a Telegram bot, but I just find it easier to use the desktop version here. So I'll leave the link to all these tools in the description. And firstly, too, for Trojan, if you're using it on mobile, you might see some ads at the top of your Trojan bot. Do not click them. They are not from the team. There is no airdrop claim method yet, guys. Okay, the airdrop's coming in the future for Trojan, hopefully. But for right now, there's no airdrop claim. Do not click on any ads. They are not from the team. They are scams. Okay, so our bot is open. I have auto sell activated. If you want to know how to set up your auto sell, there is previous videos where I go over the settings of that. I will link that in the description as well. And you can set that up. And then all you do is when you find a coin that we want to buy, we're going to paste it into the bot here. And then we're going to buy it manually with our Trojan bot. So now, just like sniping, we are a lion lying in the grass and waiting for our prey. And in this situation, time isn't as of the essence, because with sniping, you want to be super quick and researching, in the just couple minutes when it's seeding. Okay, you need to be super quick. You need to be like a cheetah out there. We're more of like a shark where we're just swimming. We don't need to eat right now. We see an opportunity to eat, we are going to eat. But we're not out there trying to force it like a cheetah trying to run down a gazelle. We are just waiting for the big fish to come in that we can get in here and make some money. So right off the bat, guys, before we even check any of the bundles, we want to see if the market cap to volume ratio is worth it. Because if it doesn't have that, it's not worth even scanning any of these. Okay, so we want to do that first. I probably should put that first in the steps video. You can switch those steps if you guys want. But yeah, that's what I do, is first check out the volume and check out some of the previous memes as well. And don't be afraid to scroll down. Okay, we don't need ones that are just listed. Okay, like for example, this one. This one hit 366K with $1 million in volume. The ratio is getting a little out of balance here. And I want to be in these coins, before the $1 million in volume. Of course, there is a chance this coin still has a leg up, but we'll keep going here. And I'll usually go to coins, within the 2-hour range of getting listed. Okay, and here's another one. It's already kind of gotten out of balance. You can see this one's a rug here with $2 million in volume at a $3,000 market cap. Here's another rug right there. So a lot of rugs today as usual, but there is coins that pump, guys. There are some successful coins, and it really depends on the time of day as well when you are trading. Sometimes are better than others, where it's just going fast and furious and everything just seems to be pumping, and those are the days that you want to look for. So actually, what's funny is this was a scam coin I talked about before, and they made it again. So that's why you want to search for coins. Now this one actually pumped with $44 million in volume. Pretty crazy there. So this must have been, a fake one of this one. Okay, so that's what you got to be careful too. Are you getting in the fake coin? Are you getting in the real one? So here's one, 56 minutes old, and has 355K market cap with 300K volume. 1,000 holders, decent. Okay, it has 29% insiders, so we'll have to look more into that. The top 10 holds 9%, so there's a chance just off the metrics this coin is bundled, but let's just check it. Okay, we'll go over here to Trench Radar, paste it in, and see what the bundles look like. Okay, so this one actually doesn't have any bundles, so pretty interesting. Now, if we click this here to bring up the detailed view, we can see that this token creator has created 18 other coins. We can also see this on GMGN. We'll see if that information matches. This is flagging this as a suspicious spam token. So we'll see if that matches here. We'll right click here. The insider percentage does worry me some because that is high. That's enough to completely wreck the chart and rug the coin, that 30% there. So let's just keep scrolling through, see if there's other ones that catches our eyes here. I'll also look for one that I'll show you that will potentially be a rug as well. Okay, and this one is close to the market cap range. Let's see if this one's bundled here. And this bundle scanner, guys, only works with coins ending in pump. Okay, if a coin has a contract that doesn't end in pump, it's already bundled. And you just want to avoid, I avoid those contracts if they don't end in pump. I just don't even trade them personally. Unless somebody that I trust is calling that coin or something like that, I might take a gamble. But most times when I'm trading on my own, I don't bother with it. Okay, now this coin is bundled 12%, and they've created 24 other coins. So they are calling that suspicious as well. Let's just open it up and look at the chart. And then we just got to the bottom, so let's scroll back up and see if there's any new coins that we need to be aware of here that just got seeded. And it's easy to identify the scam coins here. Now this one here, board of rugs every day. The volume at 200K with 60K market cap, that could turn around. This coin could pump potentially. It's only been out 7 minutes. Let's see how bad the bundles are. So this one currently is 10% bundled. This means how much they actually bundled to start with. So they've sold, the rest of those either early on or once it got listed on Radium. So we'll just bring this one up and look at the chart as well. Okay, so this is the first one we were talking about here, this shit coin right here. And again, we're getting the same data that we got from Trench Radar, which is this dev that created this has a rug history. 5 out of 5 coins they have rugged before, and some of them are dumping as well. Now, this isn't always accurate, guys, 100%, so don't rely on this as gospel. I've seen coins where it shows 100% rug potential that still pump to multi-millions in market cap. It doesn't always mean, to avoid, but it's just something to keep on your radar just in case. So let's look at the chart structure here. And this one is the classic where it was just dead, nothing happened. And then it pumped astronomically out of nowhere. Okay. And that's probably due to the insiders buying up most of that supply. The structure is decent. It's somewhat stair-stepping. However, we have a lower high right here. And see how it's not continuing to go higher as, the structure goes up. So this, depending, if this gets, up here and starts going like this, I might take a gamble, depending on where the volume is at. You can see the volume here. And the cool thing about GMGM as well is when you click on volume, notice this is the buys and the sells. So you don't just see the total volume, you can see, well, how much is actually a net buy. And we can see that there was $35,000 of fresh Solana that came in to buy this coin in the last 24 hours. So there is some buy demand for the coin. The meme is, it's basic, okay? It's been done before plenty of times. I don't even need to search it, but you can see there's been plenty of the same coins. I mean, I've seen this plenty of times. So it's not an original meme. Why this one could pump when the other ones didn't, I don't know exactly. Okay, so all you do is just search the contract of the coin on Twitter, and we'll see if any of these people are, big KOLs or people that are tweeting this, seeing that this guy is talking about it. Doesn't say when they got in. That's what you also want to look for, is when they're calling the coin, what market cap range. Okay, got this guy. He's got 71 followers. So again, could be real, could be fake followers. Okay, but similar type of tweet. I don't know why they're tweeting 300K. I don't know exactly, but some of these people do have, that one only had 100 followers, 38 followers. This one has 80. So not seeing, a bunch of hype so far. This one's got 1,000 followers. It's basically just people tweeting the contract address. They're not saying anything about it. They're just tweeting it, okay? Replying to tweets as well. This is, Dex screener boost alert, means they paid for the boost. They paid for it at 335K market cap. So there is, there's some tweets on this, okay? There's a meme scope bot. They tweeted, they basically called this coin here at 76K market cap. So keep that in mind. People might be looking to take profit. Some people that followed this call here could be, looking to unload some of this. And you can just keep scrolling through. Let's go back and look at the chart and see if we can notice anything here. Now, it did pump up. Here we go. We just missed it because we were looking at the Twitter. That's why you do got to be somewhat fast. That's why I tend to decide if I want to buy it before looking at Twitter. But we want to just do the full scope here. So right off the bat, what has me worried is this right here. And these are the insiders. These are people that, if they're still holding, yes, the coin's going to keep going up because they're going to keep holding a bunch of the supply here. Okay, 30%. As soon as they start selling, this thing's going to get wrecked. Okay, we have a dev with rug history. Now, the coin isn't technically bundled in the traditional sense. It's bundled manually by people just buying in a bunch of coins, as this is a bundle right here, okay? I tend to avoid wicks like that because I just don't like seeing that much, because I know from past history, these don't normally end well when it's like that. So we'll just keep going. We'll look over some other of these ones that we wanted to look at here. Okay, so we're getting the dreaded M pattern here. So we have the M pattern. Hasn't confirmed yet. Okay, it's holding pretty firm. We had, some weird structure here where they flushed out a lot of people and then the coin pumped. So overall, only 3 snipers, 3 out of 7 snipers left. You can click on here and see the snipers. You can look into the snipers more, see how much they actually bought of the coin, and, different things like that. Just lets you get all the information, guys, here. Now, the market cap is too low. I don't want to enter a market cap unless it's, 120K, something like that at least. So for now, we'll let this go. Okay, we'll go on to the next one. This is, the one that was created an hour ago. This is Elon Musk new alt. Kind of just staying steady, which isn't always the worst. Similar pattern to the one we just saw where it pumped and then dumped and then pumped. So this might be a new type of pattern here that these coins do. Again, we have a dev with rug pull history, 18 out of 18. Again, not 100% accurate on some of these things because I've noticed that sometimes it says a coin's dumping, but it's really not. I've had that happen on a few, but however, it is accurate most of the time on that metric here. Okay, so look at the volume. The volume is at 1.1 million and the coin is at 95K market cap. So right now the ratio is 2 out of balance and I don't think this coin is going to recover so far. It's kind of just, it's already run its course. It got up to about 200K, which is a success if you got in, down here at 20K or even on Radium when it first got listed, make a quick 1x. So this one's probably run its course. Let's check out this shitcoin one again. This one, It's on a bit of a dip there. The volume's at 369. Market cap at 400. Okay, so that's interesting. We have a market cap higher than the volume, which normally, I told you guys, is bullish. Okay, not always, but normally, based on past history, it is bullish. So this one's tricky. This could be your classic just gamble trade. This would be, the classic just gamble, see what happens. We have some red flags here of the insiders here. We have, the rug pull history from the dev. It's not an original meme. There is some hype on Twitter. There is some tweets about it, but it's just nothing that can really go viral. So, like, what is your ceiling potential with this coin? Maybe a million? I mean, if that, it's already at 400K. So this could already be the ceiling for this coin. It's tough to tell. So like I said, this could just be a gamble for you here, which is basically all it would be. That maybe this one catches lightning in the bottle that previous coins in the past didn't. So if you're into gambling and you might want to take a gamble, this would be the time to enter potentially for this coin. So again, maybe you're looking at a quick 20%, 50% potential for this. Let's look at the volume again. We're at 372, 404K market cap. So what we want to see as well, we don't want this volume to get too low. We want this volume to eventually start creeping up, okay? And right now, it's not doing that. So at this current stage, I'm just going to keep watching and waiting. Okay, that's what you want to do. Sometimes you just got to watch and wait. You're not going to always hit on the big ones. Okay, so here we have a few that just got listed. This one, too much top 10. We'll scan this one first. Direct Energy Weapon. This is somewhat newer, okay? Could be a playoff of the fires that happened the last few days. And my condolences go out to people affected by those fires. And we have 25% bundled. Okay, so pretty scary on that one. That means they're holding 250 million coins. Has the dev sold? What's the dev holding? The dev is holding 1.3%. So this one is probably going to be a rug. Let's just kind of watch and wait. This will just be a good demo to show on the video. Now, we might not find a good coin to trade during this video, but at least I can help you identify the potential rugs and avoid some of those as well. That's the main thing, guys. If you can avoid the rugs, eventually, then you can find the good trades. So you'll know it when you see one, and you'll know right away, if it's a good coin to get in. This one is going to rug. I'm telling you, on the 1 minute candles, all green like this, it's not a stair step. It's all green because they're trying to get people in, and then they're going to dump the bundles on everybody. Okay? There's 10 out of 70 snipers left. Let's see what the volume's at 429K, and see how the market cap is dipping. So the volume's going up, but the market cap is going down. The holders are not moving. You see this? Holders are not moving at all. That means there's no real buyers coming in. Okay, this is all just fake volume here to draw up some interest for this coin, to hope that they get in some other buyers and then they can just unload it. So this one's going to have your classic red candle that just goes like this, and that will happen fairly soon. I'm guessing it's going to happen probably within a few minutes if I had to guess. So we'll just continue to watch it. We'll see if we missed any new ones here. This one is an AI agent one. Let's see how that one works. It's met the criteria to look into the coin with the volume and market cap. Okay, and we scanned it with the bundle viewer, QAI. They're holding 9%. So it's right on the edge, guys, of being, too bundled to be looked into. Let's bring it up in the new tab. Notice the market cap has been dipping, volume going up. So again, maybe not one to trade right now. Okay, this one's already pretty much rugged here right off the bat, 2 minutes in. Let's look at this one. This is FFM. Okay, let's check out this one. Kind of a lot. Okay, the devs hold 21%. Not smart. Let's just see how bundled it is too. And that'll just be a good example of a rug that's going to happen. Okay, so 17% by one wallet. So there's a bundle of 17% plus the devs holding 13% now. They're probably unloading some, so that's 30%. So yeah, guys, knowing what to avoid is just as valuable as knowing what to trade. Okay, so Hope you guys are learning throughout this video. I know this is a long video, but this is definitely the best information that I could possibly share with you guys right now. And the scammers aren't going to like this video because it's going to make people much better at avoiding these classic scams, which also for us, unfortunately, is going to mean that they're going to evolve into different ways to scam, and just they're going to learn how to scam even better. That's an unfortunate side to crypto, but then we have to evolve as well to stay one step ahead of the scammers and of the ruggers. So you can see QAI, the 20% bundle, not going anywhere. Let's check out on DEW. This one actually is bucking the trend. I'm very surprised, to be honest. Okay, we got 500K volume. Let's check on the bundles again. Let's just see, if it's still at 20%, it's just, I don't know if there's much left in it. If we saw this, right before it got listed on Radium, this would have been a good one to snipe. But yeah, 24%, just too much for me, in my opinion. Again, they're just trying to get people in. But the good thing is, the volume is going up, and now the market cap is creeping up along with it. So this one would be a big time gamble if you wanted to get in at this level, because there's a chance, like I said, at any point they'll just pull the plug on this one. That 20% really throws me off. As I showed you in the examples from the charts, where 15% is doable, I guess, let's see, 25%, yeah, that's still too high for me personally. I could be wrong. Like I said, it doesn't mean that it couldn't pump, because as I talked about before, it all depends on what the person decides to do holding the coins. If you bundle 25% of the supply and hold it, and then more volume comes in to buy and you don't sell anything, yes, the coin is going to go up because you're controlling a good percentage of the supply, and now there's more buyers coming in. But as soon as you start selling, it's going to wreck the chart, okay? So for me, it's not a gamble worth taking if you want the odds in your favor. If you want to do super high risk gambling, sure, you could take a chance at that one. This one is RIP Rare Red Panda, David Bowie. So this looks like an animal style meme coin, maybe like a justice style coin. Maybe this animal has passed away. Let's check quickly on the bundle scanner. Now, unfortunately, this one doesn't end in pump, as you can see, so we can't scan it, and that makes it tough to analyze, because now we have to go by, just looking at it alone. And I told you guys before, I don't get into coins that don't end in pump, because we already know that they're bundled. So why am I going to try to trade a coin I know is bundled? The odds are against me. Nobody has called this coin that I know of. I am doing a video, so I don't know, maybe someone has called this coin. But right now, I'm just going to pass at the moment. We'll bring it up in the chart and look at it. Let's go back and look at these. As you can see, DEWS is starting to dump. That's the start of the end, in my opinion. It's probably just going to keep going down. This one already rugged QAI. As I told you, that was a 25% bundle. Definitely a good thing to avoid that one. Let's check on shitcoin. So shitcoin, it's continuing to go up, and it's one of those where interesting. So maybe let's look a little deeper. So now we're going to look a little deeper in this. So let's go to the first buyers and see, how big they're buying, how much they're buying. It looks like they had a volume bot going early on Pump Fund. You can see just the wash trading. Nobody was buying this coin. And then all of a sudden, somehow, either a community takeover, this has been CTO'd. It says right there. And now the insiders have all bought their share, and now they're shilling this coin. They're probably shilling it. That's why you saw a lot of tweets about it. They're shilling it, maybe through paid marketing, maybe just organic marketing. They're trying to shill their bags and get this thing high enough, and then they can exit their positions. So I already know what this coin is going to do. I just don't know if the potential is there. The risk versus reward. I'm going to risk my Solana for a potential reward of maybe 1 to 2x. For me, it's not worth it. I just don't see this thing going high. If it was an original meme with some type of originality behind it that fit the meta of the time here, I would probably roll the dice on this based on this setup, even with these insiders in here. But for right now, not going to do it. We see board here. Board is done right here. We see the Elon Musk one. It's just slowly going to dwindle away. So like I said, we might not find something here. This is with trading on your own. This is what you're subject to. The time of the day, the waiting. That's why getting the Telegram calls are very nice, because you can save yourself some time and just follow some of those calls from people that are out there doing this in the trenches. You can copy trade and just copy trade wallets that are out there trading successfully. That's another way to do it. But it is still good to know how to do this, how to have this skill, how to have this knowledge to where you can trade on your own and feel confident in doing it and know that you have a solid strategy. Okay, guys, so definitely something to look at. As we go back, I see this coin starting to dump. They're slowly rugging it. Okay, they're slowly selling the bundles. Okay, and they're not doing it all in one full swoop. It did get some buy support there, which is, I'm not used to seeing that, to be honest. But this thing's, if I had to bet my money on it, I don't think this thing's gonna recover. But we do see the green candle trying to fight it. So very interesting. Very interesting. That is a strong there. Let's see. Let's check the new bundles, because that's what you want to do, guys. Check the new bundles, because the bundles can change. If they, decide to get out of their bundles and they go lower, then maybe it's more attractive to new buyers. So let's see if the bundle percentage has changed at all. So now it's 20%. So it looks like they sold 5% of the bundles there. Again, it shows low risk because they've only created one coin. Let's go back over here. So this could just be some more fake, the people that, when they sold the 5% of the bundles here, now they're rebuying it to try to entice some buyers. Oh, this coin's starting to go on a run. I wouldn't touch this until it got maybe up here, and if the volume is good. But again, the volume is getting lower. The volume should be going up. It's very the volume is very correlated to the market cap. It's like literally 1-to-1. 1-to-1's good when it first starts out, but eventually they need to start rising together. Okay, and the volume should be carrying the market cap. So as the volume is going up, the market cap should also be going up. Now the market cap could be behind the volume, that's okay, but we don't want it to get too out of range where the volume goes up this high, the market cap is just slowly, and it just is way down here. Okay, and with this one, it's something fishy's really going on with this one, so I'm not going to touch that one. Alright guys, let's look one more time, because this is getting to be a super long video here. I wish I could have found a runner to get in. It would look great for the video and everything, and justify, the information I shared in this video. Unfortunately, sometimes it just doesn't work that way. And here's the RIP David Bowie one. As I talked about, look, it's 25K market cap now. It's completely rugged. This was one that didn't end in pump, which means 100% guaranteed bundled. So let's check it out here. And here you have it. They pumped it up to around 180, 200K market cap, and then pulled the plug. So yeah, guys, when you know when to avoid the coins, like I said, save yourself some money and not having to gamble in, any meme coin you think looks good. Now you can start to trade where the odds are in your favor, and you are putting math and you're putting a solid strategy of back testing and history behind what you're doing. And that is from, my own strategy, like I said, that I've learned trading along here. So as you can see, we've made a good decision by not getting into any of these coins. We would have lost money on every single one of these, except, this one, again, is very weird. Let's check out the last one here, the shit coin here. Again, the bullish structure is not here for me. It's starting to fizzle out. It doesn't have the same upward trajectory that I'm used to seeing. I don't want to beat it to death, but yeah, for me, I'm going to pass. Could be the wrong move, could be the right move. We shall see. Again, this coin, they're trying so hard. Notice how the pump here doesn't get back up to here. Why is that? Because they took the same Solana they just sold it for to rebuy here, not as much, because they couldn't do as much, and now they're selling it again, and they're just going to keep going like this until they're just like, okay, we're done. And then it's going to fall off a cliff. So that's the way these things work, guys. Let's just scan it one more time. Maybe something catches our eye, and right off the bat, I'm not seeing anything popping off. Again, to end out this strategy video, want to see something that starts to run, either the market cap. So this one, for example, it's already up to 155. Okay, so this one could be a runner. Let's quickly get into this. Check the bundles. Check the bundles quickly and see what we got to look for. Okay, 16%. Decent. We've seen, ones that do 16% before that pump. Let's check the structure. But again, it just fell to 71K. That's not a good sign. So again, follow those steps, guys. The rare times you will have ones, at 15%, maybe, a little bit higher that do pump. But over time, if you avoid those coins, you're going to keep more money in your pocket. As you can see with this coin here, it's completely rugged. It's at 3K market cap now. So wow, that went super fast, guys. And the snipers are still all holding too. So man, just complete rug city. So unfortunately, couldn't find a good runner in the video, but you guys know how to find them now. And if you do find one, all you do is you would paste it into the bot. I'll just do this one, for example, just to buy it, just so, I can show you guys how to do it. It's the best one we found, so we'll just take a gamble on it. So now that you paste it in, it doesn't buy it yet unless you have auto buy set. So make sure you're on the swap setting here because that's going to do an instant swap. You can do a limit order if you click this. Then you can type in a price range that you want to buy it at. Down here is how much SOL you want to buy. There's presets. The one with the little pencil, you can click on it and type in the amount of SOL you want to buy, and then it'll save it in here for the next time. So this one's at about 400K. I mean, if we were going to buy this, this would be the time to do it. We could, buy it a little lower at like 350. Looks like it's almost there. It's at 377. So then what I like to do, before I buy it, I'll press refresh. Press refresh, watch the market cap, see how it's moving. Okay, see how it's still going down. Don't buy right away. Just keep refreshing. Maybe you get a better price. Okay, now it's staying stagnant. Nothing's really moving. It's still going down. Okay, now it just went back up a little bit, 375. Now it's at 380. So let's put in our buy right there. Okay, so that's what you want to try to do. So now we just bought the coin. You can see my stop loss and take profit have all been set here. It'll automatically sell at those levels. I don't have to worry about anything. That's how you buy a coin manually with the trading bot once you do find a coin. I don't think this is a good one. Okay, this isn't going to be some type of runner. This might, make 20%, if that. It might even just start rugging from here. I don't know, but I just wanted to give you guys a demo there on how to buy with the bot. Okay, guys, so I want to make this quick because this video is getting very long here. And I want to show you an example. This was from LLM, large language model. This one's at $82 million market cap. Again, it was called in my Telegram at 70K. I got in at 400K because I was actually doing trading on my own and I saw the coin and I bought it at 400K. And then I saw someone that called it in our Telegram at 70K. I was like, damn, great call. So again, I bought basically the top here. Okay, I got in at the top around 400K right here on this candle. You can see the B is my buy. Now after I bought in, the coin dipped 73%. Okay, classic. From the ultra top here, when it first got listed, you're looking at 80%. There you go. Okay, imagine you bought in the top at 500K thinking, this thing's going to run hard. It dips 80%, your stop loss gets hit, or you just panic sell and be like, oh, I'm done with this coin. Let me take, my 20% left. And then it pumps over 1,000x. How sick would you be? Okay, so that's why with these meme coins, guys, sometimes you're just better off holding, letting it go to zero versus selling at a loss because you never truly know. Okay, now my 3 take profit levels were hit fairly low. Okay, here's one at around 2 million. Here's another one about 5 million. Another one at 8 million. Then here's one at 15 million, and then 20 million. So I could have done much better, of course, but my auto sell is optimized, like I said, for around 20 to 30x is what I optimized it for because that's the most common that you see in the runners. Normally you don't see 1,000x runners happen overnight. Okay, this literally happened. I mean, I'm telling you, look, I bought here and it was up to 90 million in 7 hours. I literally woke up from sleeping, saw that my bot made like 3 Solana profit, and I was going, how the hell did that happen? And I saw my current holdings. I did leave a 10% moon bag, thank God, for this coin. Okay, and you can just see what this thing can do. So truly incredible sometimes, guys, when you get into something like this. And even more incredible, looking here, you go to a sniper. I would look into this wallet, pretty crazy. I don't want to go in deeper because this video is getting very long, but this person's still holding. They bought $10 worth of this coin, and it's worth, I think, $30,000 or $40,000 now. So, man, congrats to that person. They're still holding strong. $10, guys. That just goes to show you, trade within your means. Trade where you don't feel nervous. And put $10 into a coin and see how big it can go. See how high it can run to, because you never know. You could hit on one of these. I've shown you guys examples of people that put $10 in peanut, turn into multi-millions of dollars. Maybe that person's going to do it here with LLM. Maybe this thing could go to $1 billion. Who knows? You never truly know with these coins. These things can take off out of nowhere and just really pump to crazy levels. They can also rug very quickly too, so you definitely want to take profit along the way. All right, guys, here's the proof here in my bot. If people think I'm making this up, here's the average entry of LLM at 466K market cap. Still holding the moon bag, worth 3.7 Solana. And we took out 2.2 Solana. I only bought 0.2. I mean, damn, I need to start maybe buying a little bit more. But again, I want to stick within my strategy to where I don't feel nervous about 0.2. If this was 2 Solana, yeah, I might be a little nervous about the position. Not too bad, but, I tend to do better with smaller amounts. That's the way it's worked for me, so I continue to do it. Over time, yeah, I'm going to slowly creep that up. I'm starting to maybe do, 0.3 up to 0.5 if I feel somewhat confident, but I tend to stick within the same range, okay? And you can see I have 7 Sol in my wallet, and I have open positions worth 11.6 Solana. Here's another position. This one is Magaverse. This one was actually a call from my Telegram as well. Got in at 3.7 million. Took one profit here. Still holding here, hoping to take some more profit along the way, or up about 400%. This LLM. Now, if I had held this from the beginning, it's about 177x. Right now, on paper, I'm up around 29x. So not too bad. I am still benefiting from the pump. However, like I said, my auto sell was not optimized for this. So again, I might have to readjust my strategy. But at least I'm up, 29x here on this coin. So I'm very happy with that. Okay, guys, real quick, and then I'm going to end the video here. Just want to give a quick update from Primetime Calls that I made last video. These guys are continuing to crush. And here's some of the recent, calls that they've been doing. This is close to a 10x here on some of these calls. And everybody's contributing, all the team here. Everybody's making great calls. Of course, there is some losers along the way. But over time, these calls have been doing well. This one's been pumping well here. This was one Oracle call here for a villain arc at 188. That one's been going up. Phoenix called Broove. That one's been pumping up. That was a nice hit for him as well. We got a 3x here from Fonger Silva. Giant Big Beef has been continuing to provide really insane calls, as has CDP. Okay, he's been doing really great. And then I also contributed to a call here last night. This was Leora coin. Called it 800K. It hit about $5-6 million market cap. So we're able to take some profit there and have a risk-free trade. I did actually exit that position because it hit my stop loss, but I did make profit overall because we took some profit along the way. So that was close to, a 5x depending where you got in on that one. And just continuing to make some great calls here, guys. Not every call is going to hit, but the ones that do, we hope that they're big percentage gains, guys. And not only that, but I like that we provide, some back information and trading strategies as well, and knowledge about why we're getting in positions, stuff like that. So I really like this group, and I really think that we have a great group here, and just in some insane calls as well. Now, speaking of insane calls, we had, like I said, somebody called LLM in our group here in our community chat right here, called at 79K market cap, guys, from shout out to ZNV. Shout out to ZNV, really cool guy, and really great to support the community. This call is just off the chain, guys, so I'm hoping some of you guys saw it. Now, it was at like 1:26 in the morning, my time, but sometimes that's when these meme coins tend to pump, is late at night. So sometimes if you want to catch a pump, guys, you got to stay up late, but that's how it goes. If you hit 1,000x overnight, that's what it's all about. So let's check out what the call is at now. 1800x. Insane, guys. Absolutely insane. That is a life-changing call. And damn, I wish I bought more on a separate wallet and just let it hold overnight, and I could have woken up to hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, unfortunately, I didn't do that. That's just something to learn for next time, because this was the first meta of this kind where it was a spinoff of AI-16Z, but it was a fat version, okay? Large language model, and it's funny. It was funny, okay? It's a funny meme. It was kept in the meta. It wasn't bundled very much, 7%. The chart structure was good. The volume was good. It was keeping pace. Perfect scenario. And 1800x. Wow. Truly insane. So guys, that does it for this video. I hope you guys learned something. I know this was a long one. I know that you probably had to watch in multiple time frames, but this is definitely something to take notes on, to learn from, to learn how to trade these coins, because this is something that I don't see anybody sharing this in-depth of information, how to trade these coins on YouTube. And this is something that I didn't learn overnight either. It took me a while to learn how to trade like this, what to spot. The more you trade, the more you start to learn patterns and trends and tricks, and that's what I've been doing here. And I've just shared all that knowledge that I've acquired throughout about a year of trading these meme coins in about an hour for you guys here. So hope you guys appreciated that. Please hit a thumbs up if you do like this content. I want to get this video to at least 1,000 likes, guys, for the type of information that I shared. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how it's been going for you with meme coin trading. Are you in our Telegram community? Are you in primetime calls? Let me know some of your results with that. I'll be interested to hear about it. Let me know your trading strategy as well. I'll be interested in hearing how you like to trade meme coins. So once again, congratulations to the giveaway winners. Check your wallets. You will see your Solana in there. Thanks again for all the support on the channel throughout this last year. You guys are truly incredible. I'm going to continue to provide the best information and knowledge that I can here on the channel. And until the next time we will talk again, take care and take charge. Creative Crypto out.